Hello, hello, and welcome back once again to Hero Infinite. And this time I'm joined by my friend Ryan.
Hello, my name is Ryan. I'm the cool one of the group, and I play Ace D'Angelo, the Phantasm of Fortune. That's who I play.
And right here we can see beautiful artwork of Ace D'Angelo.
That shit looks cool, right?
I'm zooming in on your profile picture at the moment, by the way.
It's a good profile picture. I don't care what anyone
Yeah,
says.
it's Ace D'Angelo. But this is Ace D'Angelo.
Look at that boy.
Yee.
Thanks, Arm.
Yeah, Arm had done it. Anyway. So, I'm going to quickly mention this for those watching the stream. Has the tick towards Alpha 2 of Heart of Action comes closer, another small change has been made, with upon the recommendation of several people and me testing it and having it work good so far. The major and minor action system is being replaced with a 4-point AP system instead, where actions will cost action points and yeah, blah blah blah. That's alongside the luck bar that's already been introduced in previous sessions, but if you only watch Ace D'Angelo sessions, this is your first time seeing it, it's basically a health bar. And I'm also DMing with Heartburn right now, so we'll see how far that goes. Okay. So, do you want to try and recap your last couple sessions, or do you want me to?
How far are we going back here? Because
How far do you think is relevant to catch up?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
How far should we go back?
I guess I'll start recapping. You know, within the last couple sessions, Ace D'Angelo was, while he was away in Africa trying to find evidence on a drug ring he was trying to bust, his friend Adelaide
Montreal.
I knew it was something with an M. Adelaide Montreal had gotten kidnapped by the henchmen of the infamous chairman. And and basically said, if you want to see your friend again, you have to bring me this special item from the OSP. And he went to steal it, and the item known as the Vessel Forge gave him crazy ass shadow powers that he could not control at first and freaked him the fuck out. Fast forward in time a little bit, he teams up with a collection of other heroes, including an agent of the OSP, in order to try and get back his friend and beat up the criminals, but sadly they were unable to get his friend back, but he did return the Vessel Forge upon getting a unusual image, a photograph of his friend inside of what it appeared to be sort of like a prison cell, but then the photograph began moving. And that's sort of like the last thing he saw. And as we open up, we're gonna open up like basically immediately after that. You slipped away and like sunk into the shadows, scurried away to avoid the OSP because you're a wanted criminal, both by them and the local police force.
Mm-hmm.
And you popped up like you pop up not far away and are like looking at the photograph, which had just moved. You know?
Yeah, he has it in both of his hands and he's like flicking it, the little moving picture part, and he's like, what the hell is going on? Okay.
And the Adelaide in the picture sort of looks towards the camera and waves at you a little bit, and you see her mouth moving as if she's speaking.
He gives a wry wave, right? He's like, yeah. Okay. Damn it, what should I think. Okay. Can you hear me?
She stops and seems to be thinking. And then she reaches around and she pulls out a marker that was left in her cell. Like, her cell isn't like a prison cell. It looks like she's basically just locked in like some kind of storage closet.
How did you manage to get that?
It's like something just sitting on the ground. She starts writing there. I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
He shakes his head and he puts up a finger before he reaches into his pockets and pulls out a little what's it called? Pulled out as a smartphone and he
Mhm.
opens up notes or pages. Pages. Yeah, he opens up pages and starts typing in there. Shows it. No, I can't hear you.
Hmm. And she writes down, something weird is going on.
He gives a knowing. He gives a knowing look. Right?
Hmm.
Like he doesn't need to elaborate on that.
She starts writing down, when they came after her, she remembered that the drug you had taken from the guy's mansion. What was his name again? The fashion designer villain.
Francisco Montiago.
Yeah, for the one you'd or the drug you'd stealing from him was supposed to give, superpowers. And so, in a panicked situation of being attacked by seemingly a fucking psychic, she took it. And it did nothing at the time, but she's been seeing all of these windows everywhere ever since, and this one is one of them. The one that she's talking to you through. Or is it communicating to you through?
Hmm. He pinches his eye, pinches like the bridge of his nose, like thinking clearly, and types in his little notepad again. So, you have powers now? Question mark.
I guess? Question mark? Maybe we can.
Okay.
Wait, do you have powers?
She sees half of his face just turn into this sinewy like black, like sort of blends in with the shadows, and his other face is just completely normal.
And she writes, well, good to know things are going good on both our ends. And she gives
Rolls
sort of
his
like
eyes.
a cheeky smile.
He just rolls his eyes.
Maybe I can try and help you figure out where I am. I can communicate with you and let you know where I am. As far as I can tell, no one else can see these windows I see.
He types in this thing. I think I know where you are.
Oh? Question mark? Did you get information?
Yeah, you last time, flashback. This is like 10 minutes ago. In time, in character time. It was that Polar Freeze place, like not too far.
How did you get that
Or
information again?
you told me because you said it was
Sorry,
yeah, you told me
how did you figure it out?
because the walls seem very similar, and it's like, wait, I stole from that place. Wait, that's where the fucking
Right. I've forgotten that you had already gotten the information.
Yeah.
So she's like, that's great, but there's a lot of guys here. We need to figure out a plan of action.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, they don't know that they don't know that you have powers, and they probably just know they're probably just getting that I have powers as too.
And so,
That's
uh, sorry. I think, do you want to do that? Try and go there this very night, or do you want to spend basically time preparing in advance for a visit? You know what I mean?
I'll say this now. Uh, they probably wouldn't expect it.
Expect what? You going there right this moment, or are you waiting and preparing?
Yeah, right this moment. They probably wouldn't expect it, to be honest.
Because I will say, if you wait and plan, your prep work points will double.
He just receiving this information, and after about however long he has been stressing over this, I feel as though that he probably wouldn't care about prepping right now.
Okay, I'll give you a hero point for that. Put it in your sack. Your hero
Right.
point sack. Yeah.
Don't make it
Yeah.
weird.
I'm just dragging my hand across your sack. How does that make you feel?
Feels very weird. I don't like it, man.
Hang on. Hang on. See this? This is what I'm gonna do with your sack. How does that make you feel?
That's uncomfortable, man. Be real.
I'm sorry. Anyway. I'm sorry.
Just shaking my head in disappointment right now.
This is the energy that you need to expect around me. But I also need to be better. Anyway, so hang on, let me get the old. I still have the map of the Polar Freeze facility, I think, in front of me somewhere. I think that's I actually had that saved. Hang on. Because I just want to quickly give it a quick redraw in here. There it is. Okay, I do have it on hand still.
Nice.
So, from how you remember it previously, I'm gonna draw it down here. There was one big room.
That was with the cargo stuff, I think.
Yeah, and a hall around it.
That's the hallway. Two big little things.
Yeah, like truck-sized doors.
Yeah, and then there's like a little room at the left or something.
Fire escape here. Fire escape here. The scaling isn't gonna be perfect here.
Yeah, no worries. I don't really expect it to be anyways, so.
I must be perfect. The expectations of me are to always be perfect and without flaw.
It has to be perfect. Oh my god.
You're not perfect.
Sad.
Anybody else a Courage the Cowardly Dog fan?
Anyone else currently in chat?
Anyone else a dog fan? Dude, we got a new gazebo at my like my family got a gazebo to like put up to keep us out of the rain when we're outside and we have to take the dogs out. Dogs ran right through it and put 2 holes through it.
Nice.
Like straight through, no problem.
A lot of doors.
Yeah. Listen, they're a good band, okay? Why not? Nah.
That's the bathroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And this down here is also a bathroom.
Yeah. Wasn't there a little walkway over here or something?
Yes. Hang on.
I should get a little object
Little object.
for Ace. There we go.
So there's a walkway that ran over the top, like along here.
Little Ace Angela.
Oh my goodness, a little marker. I love that. Hold on, I need to turn off grid.
No, keep it on. I like it.
No, because the grid's too big.
But yeah, I can't properly place it. You're right.
There we go. So now we can just. I kind of love the use of Uh-oh, hang on, hang on. It's rolling. We need to get something else. Here's what we're gonna use instead.
No, I like the low marble.
Hang on.
It doesn't roll that much. As long as you don't, like, flick it. If you stop where it is, like that. And then if you just, like...
Look at this. It's now a little tall Peggy Pig.
No, but he has marbles.
You're right. Hang on, hang on. If I do this just right, I can actually do something where we can make it so it won't roll anymore. You want to turn this little chip yellow? This is definitely a thing we're gonna save in your character sack. And hang on, ready? Use the attach tool. And now they're one. It's not perfect, but it's less likely to roll now.
Yeah, it works. I mean,
I can use this to represent people once you scope it. I love it.
it works. Hero Infinite's first battle map.
Yeah, well... technically this is Hero Infinite's first battle map coming back into the game, huh?
Literally. It works.
So... Man, so... here's the thing, I don't remember 100% of what every single room was, so who knows, we might have rooms change from what they were last time.
I mean, the place has seen through some change.
Yeah, it's been like, it has been like 2 months.
So, a while.
You communicate a little bit with Adelaide, and from what you can gather, she's in this room here. There is a window in her room, which, hang on, let me get a color to use for the windows. Actually, I'll mark the windows in the same thing that I applied the walkway in. There's windows here, here, very small windows, but, you know, small windows don't matter to you anymore.
When have they ever? He's a skinny little boy.
But now even, like, the smallest of windows is not an issue to you.
True.
Skylights here and here. So that's where all the windows and skylights lie. She's here, and she can confirm the presence of some bad people. Definitely somebody outside of her room. And she knows that there's a guy patrolling the area. And if she looks at her window, she can tell that there's definitely a couple of people outside. Yeah. So that's sort of the rough idea you get as you're heading on your way to the place.
Okay. Gotcha. Where do I come in from?
Oh, and you can hear a voice, a pair of people talking in the room next to her.
Gotcha.
You can come in from wherever you desire, cause you're.
He comes in through right.
Would you scope the outside a little bit?
He would, cause it's a bunch of shadows.
Oh, it's still. Hang on, so by the time you're arriving, it's starting to be dawn. Okay. Right? Yeah. It is an East Coast city. So, the sun is shining in from this direction. Right?
Yeah.
Meaning, shadows exist. Like this. Make sense?
I get you.
So, you can only be collapsed into shadows from this angle. Anywhere else you're walking in slowly and carefully.
Gotcha.
When you take the time to like scope out the surrounding area, you would know they'd have a couple guys over by the docks here. and you would know this passageway over here in a blatant OSHA violation has been blocked off.
Uh-oh.
So, with that layout, what angle do you approach from?
And
Man,
D'Angelo
it feels like we're getting back to the root of what an Ace D'Angelo session's supposed to be.
Okay, I'm liking it. Okay, Ace D'Angelo is obviously in the shadows right here because he looks in through the windows first.
Alright.
This one. See if there's anyone.
Looking into the bathroom, you don't see, but you do smell. Somebody's definitely using the stall.
Don't need to be there, I suppose. What about here?
Slipping through the shadows and peeking. They've got a secretary who doesn't look like a secretary, if you catch my drift.
Secretary in quotes. Gotcha. Okay. So, Ace D'Angelo will. Which angle to go from?
You can approach from the sides, like I said, it just means you're not collapsed into shadows. The building is lit both by electric lights and by sunlight through the windows.
Yeah.
It is worth mentioning in your scoping, you do know that the power box is here.
Okay. Ace D'Angelo will peek his little head out right here and look down this side, see if there's anyone over here.
There's no one over there.
Okay. Doot, doot. Ace D'Angelo's just casually walking through this way. And he remembers there being a window here because he stole from this little place. So he's gonna get on
was
the
there
ground.
was there a window here? That is my bad that I missed that window.
Right here? I was talking about this one.
Oh, you're talking about that one. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so he's gonna get on the ground and start crawling.
Okay, that gets you a hero point. Actually making it crawl.
And he sees the door is locked. Is the electrical box what's it called?
It's outside.
On the outside?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay, Ace D'Angelo will post up against this little door. Really post up, right? And very quickly and very efficiently, he's going to try and make himself appear as one of the guys, or at least look like it, right?
Oh,
like he's just
put together a costume.
Where he's just getting onto the job, right? And he has a little bag where it's like his change, right? It's like I imagine they need to change or something, change into some clothes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna say to have the resources needed for the disguise will take 5 points of prep work.
What that?
Alright, let's count down your prep work. So now you're on a disguise, meaning it'll be far easier for you to trick them.
Now.
Oh my god, hero point for the color change of the marble. I love the use of the tools.
It's so... Hey, tabletop some fun, man. He's just gonna casually walk, so nothing's wrong, right? Yeah. If anyone's looking at him, he gives a small little nod, right? And just starts making sure that everything looks good, right?
So we are going to do a bluff check.
Should I roll too?
Yes, both you and them are rolling. Oh man, it's...
would my new skill come into effect?
Yes. Let's go ahead and show that Ace has used the experience points to purchase a couple new skills, voice actor being one of them.
And he has +1 to deception because he has disguise on. And so he has 4 dice 4 extra dice, I think, right?
Voice actor's not going to apply yet because they're not talking to you.
I was pondering that one.
Yeah, your Master of Disguise is going to help, but not your Shadow Stealth power.
Not the Shadow Stealth, I was talking about the these two.
Disguise Artist and like a yes, those will work.
Alright. Now let me roll these. I will purchase 2 hero dice.
The opponent's only rolling 5, Jesus. I mean, you got the points to spare, so.
I have to make sure. I mean, okay, so that's...
Oh, they got 4 successes.
That's nope. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's... Nope. Nope. That's 2 dice break. So I will I'll reroll these 2.
For the dice bursts. It's dice bursts, not dice break.
Oh my god, my bad. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
1
6,
point
7.
shy of a critical success.
That is 7 successes?
If you had gotten a critical, the guy would have thought he recognized you. This is what I would have done.
Is it him? Is it him?
Oh, what's their name?
I forget. Is it him though?
If we remember his name, it'll be him.
God, I should have that in my notes. That's like the only thing I don't have.
The NPC who you keep getting fired. No, that's who's in the bathroom.
Gotcha.
So, you walk over and they don't pay you much heed as you walk up to the electrical box.
He opens it up.
And how do you want to just break it, or do you want to like carefully disable it, or just turn it off?
He looks for 2 main wires.
Okay.
If there is any, I know it's a very broad question, but like the one that goes into the building and one goes out, right?
Give me an intelligence check, a tech knowledge type check.
That's just the flat roll.
Street smarts will help.
Situational +1.
Yes, get +1 from street smarts. It's not specifically written in the setup, but.
Alright. That's 2.
Okay, you're able to find some wires that like, oh, if I just fucking pluck those, and then power goes off.
Alright. Later, he walks off. Okay.
Oh, walking by the rooms, you would see there's a guy in here who has now started to make his way out because he's confused.
Okay.
And did you walk by this room as well?
Yeah, he does.
That room is empty.
He knocks on the glass window.
What's up? And then gonna slip. So without power, these rooms are all these rooms are all completely entrenched in darkness. This is partial dark, this is partial dark, this will be complete dark. And these partial, full, partial, full. Make sense? So anything with an outward facing window on the side of the building is partial darkness, but anything without a window facing the light is complete darkness.
Gotcha.
So you slip into wall.
Right. I'm gonna get to work, and he can do this, right?
Yep, slip through the window, crevices of the window into the bathroom.
Is he washing his hands? He better be.
He is currently, yeah, we'll say he's washing his hands. So, oh, what are you doing? You're a shadow in the floor.
It's this fucking guy.
Oh, God, how'd I get water? Oh, I splashed water on myself. That
Okay.
that's a stupid hero point.
A single marble. He probably knows what this means. Single marble will go right there.
With the little ace symbol in the middle.
Yeah.
I love how
And
stupid it is.
he goes and toot toot.
Alright, so you now know. Alright, there is guy sort of or these two are sort of stood by each other in the dark, being like, oh, what's going on? You know, what the fuck?
Hey guys.
Oh, you're still moving around in your disguise? I thought you had slipped into the shadows.
Is that how it works? Is it like
You can go shadow form and just collapse into the floor.
I have an idea, but when I go into my stealth form, does that break the disguise?
Uh,
For future reference.
if you enter your shadow form, the disguise is basically stored underneath it.
Gotcha. Okay. So Ace Angelo walking into this completely dark place, right?
Yeah.
They probably assume that I'm just one of the guys, right? The boys.
So, give me a deception check with an advantage die, which I'll give to you. You get an advantage die because you're in the darkness.
Would this also help?
Yes.
Alright, I'll just grab one of my the ones I had prepared.
So would your other let's see here. You would
Like
also
a fox?
benefit from like a fox, yes. The extra point from disguise artist and voice actor all are applying here.
So I get all these boys.
Yes.
Yep, this is Ace Angelo, people.
This is the master stealth like thief that we are expecting.
This is the Phantasm of Fortune here.
I forgot that was your name that she had given you.
That's one. I made that one actually.
Oh no, you had made that one. What'd she call you? The Ghost of Justice?
The Ghost of Justice, yeah. That's a dice break. That's a 6. That's a takes away success, but I get to reroll one. So
Oh my goodness.
5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes.
They got 4.
Nice.
So they don't see through your disguise as you walk up. They're just like, oh, what the? Do you know what happened to the light?
Hell no, man. But like, they said that we were supposed to be working like this for a bit to save up on energy or something.
What?
I
That's
don't know.
some bullshit.
Hey, I'm not the one that makes the rules. Anyways, so like, I think they need more people outside or something. I don't know.
I'll go take a look at what's happening with the electronic box, or what's going on with the lights.
Watch your step.
So you know, there's a few guys out here.
All right. So like, hey man.
Hey.
Hey.
Actually, real quick, I meant to have you do this earlier. Give me a street smarts like intuition knowledge check. This is to see if you recognize these guys, like their outfits.
Is it a? Do I add another one?
From street smarts, yes.
All right. Da, da, da. That is a. No. That's a
3.
single dice break. I'll roll this too. That's a.
Okay, that literally just got it to be passing.
That's 2.
These are the rats.
Rats.
They're a one of the older gangs in Discordant City. Like, from what you understand, they started like in the post-Mafia days, when it was more like, you know, like the days of like Bloods in the Crypts.
Yeah.
The rats were sort of like in the rise during that era. They had specifically taken their name because, you know, they were in their brain, they were like, oh, we're gonna permeate the city, we're gonna be like the vermins of the city, the rats, we're gonna be, you know, the rats of crime. And they've sort of been one of those like middling criminal gangs within the city for years, never amounting to a lot, but always getting lots of arrests and doing a lot of dumb shit. It mostly consists of like school dropouts and like criminals who are like coming out of prison getting recruited by them. They do lots of drug smuggling, lots of like you know, extortion, stealing of money. Never anything big. You more than anything, they usually end up being in the pocket of another larger gang.
Okay.
They're,
So like,
so I was gonna say their uniform is sort of like black, white, and yellow clubbing clothing.
okay, sort of how Asus is actually.
Well, not that kind of clubbing, more like actually, yeah, I guess kind of like, yeah, I guess Ace's normal clothing is pretty close to what they would wear in terms of like club, because like that kind of clubbing attire, but just
Yeah.
like more so unbuttoned and unruly looking compared to the Reldra style of Ace.
Yeah, he looks like one of the big boss men of the rats.
Mm-hmm.
He's the leader of the rats. That'd be funny.
Rats, we are the rats. Come on, everybody, it's a safety dance. Michael, it's your birthday today.
Uh, that'd be funny. Ace Angelus secretly controls over the rats. That'd be funny. Anyways, he's like, so, what did you get in here for? Like your little posse.
Why'd I join the rats?
Yeah.
I mean, same as most people, just looking to get a quick buck.
I got a job for you actually.
Oh, and what's that?
Yeah. Listen, I have a shit ton of money, right? Like, you know, in fact, I'm gonna let you know. I probably have more money than anyone here.
Give me a charm check. Your costume does not help with this one.
With my Lincoln Fox bill.
Yes. And your voice actor will. Oh, he rolled really bad.
2,
He rolled.
3. Nope. Nat ones give credit successes, right?
They destroy one success.
Alright.
Because that's a dice break. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, because he rolled a crashing failure. So, he's immediately buying it, enraptured by what you have said.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of money, right? And I actually have something I'm looking to sell right now.
Oh?
And yeah, I haven't been able to get off my hands yet, but just be careful with this, right? And just get out of here for now, right? You got the keys for this door actually? He like taps it.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
Hey, I'm just trying to look out for someone, yeah, like you, looking out for the big man. Right, you know how we live, right? Look out for ourselves. Yeah, you get it. I got something for you to sell.
What's that?
It's a rhino horn. Hold on, pulls it out.
You pull out your fucking rhino horn, and he's just immediately like, "What? How'd you get that?" And he like reaches to grab it.
Yeah, it's illegal, right? So, yeah, apparently I went to a place a couple weeks ago. You know, did some more particularly interesting things over there. You know, got my hands on this and need to get rid of it for a sec.
And what do you want? What do you want for it? Why are you telling me?
Hey, just take your post outside, yeah?
He sort of like looks at it, looks at you for a moment, looks at it, and he takes it and just.
Hey, where's the keys at though?
Oh, he gives you the keys and then he scurries off.
I hate doing that voice. Okay. Just quickly opens up the little door.
And you see there's Adelaide.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
It's you. Did you cut out? Are you the one who cut out the lights?
Yeah, okay, we're getting out of here, okay? I'll leave.
All
I don't
right.
need to be here anymore.
She's gonna follow you.
Let's get out of here. Okay. we go out through over there. They won't see what hit him, alright?
Alright.
Just- He's not crawling. I'm just trying to. Damn, when was Adelaide so flexible?
The guy you told to take his post outside is right there.
Oh,
And he looks
okay.
over.
So
Hey.
I'll give you like $100 if you leave.
Where's the money?
It's in my satchel. Hold on. He like ruffles through it,
Mm-hmm.
and like he goes through it. Like he doesn't show it, but he goes through his own wallet, right? He just always has money on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least like a couple hundred, you know.
Alright, it's gonna cost you some preparation points.
Fair.
Which, I imagine doesn't matter that much. Well, $100, I'm gonna say that's your remaining 10.
That's fair.
And he takes it and he's fucking, alright, fuck out of here.
Right.
Audi 5000.
All right. Hey Adelaide, did you saw that guy, right? You just take a quick picture without the snap. All right.
She takes the picture and you guys continue to escape.
Let's get out of here.
Dun 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 dun. Mission success.
No combat needed.
Fucking smooth.
Who needs combat nowadays?
Yee. Man, it's nice to see one of your sessions go without you getting caught. It's been a little while.
Hey, you know what I was originally thinking of?
What?
If the door right here wasn't if the sunlight wasn't blocking, right? Or like
You were
going
gonna
through here,
slip under the door?
I was gonna slip through the door, like the little.
Yeah, the crack under it.
I was gonna slip if there wasn't a crack. I was gonna slip through the little keyhole or something.
Yeah. But the sunlight prevented that. See,
Yeah,
with your special powers, like light can be such a present thing within their stealth stuff. Like, I think it's gonna be very fun trying to do more of the stealth missions with you, especially now that I'm probably gonna be drawing a lot more maps on stream for you, because I realize how important that is now.
Oh yeah.
I think in general I'm gonna be drawing a lot more maps.
It does help. It does help a lot.
Yeah. So, you and Adelaide have escaped successfully. So you guys make your way back. As you're heading out, she's like, well, we can't go back to my place. We'll be targets again immediately.
He like rubs off the makeup we put on his face. Then we go back to my hotel, the motel, right?
I just gotta get some of my things from the house. You guys just head there, and I imagine you would like go in with shadow powers and scope it out first real fast to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, really, there's a bunch of shadows everywhere naturally, so he just quickly just.
Yeah, and when it is, you let her know, and you guys like quickly just throw together both yours and hers things and fucking dip.
Yeah, they just fucking get out of there.
Yeah. As you guys like going from location to location and driving, because she has a car and can drive, she'd explain.
Nice.
She'd explain how, she can't quite explain it, but ever since she, oops, sorry, just my mic a little. Ever since she had taken that, stuff, she sees these windows everywhere, and she can't. She thinks she might know what they are, and she quickly takes her camera and takes a picture as you guys are driving. She takes a picture as you guys are driving and then like looks at the photograph and she's like, look, and she hands it to you and you're looking at the photograph and it's just of like the seat next to you, and then she waves her hand by it and you see her hand wave by into the photograph.
Huh.
It's like I can see where pictures were. It's weird.
Wait. So you can do stuff now?
I don't know. Some of the windows are harder to understand than others. Like, there's these big almost billboards in the sky that shimmer and flicker. I think it's photographs that were taken for magazines or the newspaper, but every copy of the picture I can see the other side. So it's like a mess, like static. It's overwhelming sometimes.
What's that one quote actually? Hold on. Can like the eyes are the mirror to the soul. It's like, can you like do that? Look
Hmm.
through someone's eyes or something?
How would I do that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, what you just gave me sounds very broad. You know,
Hmm.
it's like very. He's like squinting. He's squinting his eyes as if to like form a sentence, but it's
Hmm.
like she could tell he's probably not going anywhere with this.
Hmm.
I don't know, but
It.
are you okay? Like,
Yeah. It's been quite the last couple of weeks.
she can tell he looks more different than when she last seen. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
paler.
his 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 gloves are off. She can tell his fingertips are blackened, like unnaturally black.
She
Black
looks.
highlights at the end of his hair,
She looks over at you and she's like,
eye
"Seems
bags,
like it's been quite the week for you too, huh?"
very noticeable eye bags, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was, I guess. Um, runs his hands through his hair, he takes off his little hat, you know.
Hmm.
Uh, his hair has gotten longer because he hasn't kept track of himself.
Hmm. And it's been like a month since she went missing.
Yeah, he hasn't kept track of himself properly, and she can tell based on their previous talks or like conversations or something, right? He's probably been stressing like shit ton because he's never really usually like this.
As you guys start to, like, get outside the city, she's like, First thing we're gonna do when we get in that motel room is get you a shower."
Uh, yeah, yeah, showers. Yeah, that's
Hot shower can help you decompress. I hope they
yeah,
have hot water there.
I hope they do. Uh, they do. It's a bit the shower, it sort of spritzes every now and then, but it's hot and it is clean. So
And you guys, arrive and start like booking the room, and she's like, she starts unloading some of the stuff at the hotel as you guys are just like, like you head off to like take your shower, obviously, and she's like getting some like the crime board stuff set up in here now, and as you're like showering, you think you hear the door to the bathroom open up.
um sort of preoccupied. Sorry.
Hmm.
Still showering.
And you hear, "Do you? Would you mind if I joined you?"
Um I imagine that the little curtains
Hmm.
are sort of visible.
You
She
can.
noticed this, he just pauses, right?
Hmm.
He was just keeping track of himself, but he just freezes. It's very visible. Um uh he like looks to the wall, right to his right, I imagine. Uh sure, yeah. Save up on money. I know we went to this room like 10 minutes ago.
And that's where we're gonna sort of do a fade to black, but the the implication is, she's trying to get, closer to Ace. But now with his
Mhm.
reaction, is he receptive, or is he like, not that's too much for me?
It's jarring at first, but he did allow her to step in, and it's
Like, when things escalate, does he just leave the room? I guess is the question.
more or less freezes.
Or
He
is
doesn't
that,
shy away.
or is there? I'm trying to do this without going into detail. Is there a
Yeah, I
fade to
get
black sequence if you catch my drift?
There's a Fade to Black sequence.
Okay, there we go. Ace lost his virginity. So that session.
First Fade to Black, that session, guys. Catch you next week.
He... See, you've now gotten your friend back. She's gotten powers. You've gotten powers. You both now have a personal vendetta against the fucking chairman.
Yep.
I
Fuck that
think
guy.
that's about it. Yay.
It was nice,
Oh.
short, sweet.
I didn't get to address it, but I think you guys would end up. Or I guess I can address it next session, actually. But yeah, I think that's about a session. I had planned for the possibility of failure, and now I realize like the session is a little bit on the shorter end.
It was nice. That was
Like-
short. That was sweet.
I hope you don't mind that's so short. I had planned for the possibility of like if you fail the roll, fights breaking out, session being longer, but you being fucking master of stealth, session flew
Yeah.
right by.
Hey, smart cookie.
Yee. But yeah, everybody watching on the YouTube end of things, I hope you've enjoyed. You can the day that this is going up, you can catch some BioShock, so go check that out. Other than that, we'll see all of you later. Ta-ta!